Hello guys and welcome to my channel. My name is Kiki and it is time to make crafting fun. DIY number 1, and we're gonna start with a beautiful sign, and for this I'm using this canvas that I got on store here. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove that plastic, and then I'm gonna take my X-Acto knife and I'm gonna cut the canvas right here in the back. We're gonna remove that canvas and then we're gonna flip it over, take our antique wax, and we're gonna paint this sign completely. Then we're gonna let it dry really well so we can attach the canvas to the back. And for that, what I did is I just flipped it over, placed the canvas, and using my stapler, or stapling gun, something like that. I'm just stapling it to the back. Then we're gonna take this beautiful canvas that we made and we're gonna cut the excess by using our X-Acto knife again. We're going to go all around cutting all of that excess. Then we're going to take this beautiful decal that I made from Creative Fabrica, and in the description box down below you're going to find the link for this one and their products. And here what I'm doing, I'm just cutting them in pieces like this so I can attach it to my sign. And for that, as you can see, I'm just placing them so you can see them just like that, because we can make our design any size or any style we want just by cutting them, getting pieces of it and separating it. And look at this, I made a big sign with a small decal. In the link for Creative Fabrica that you will find in my description box, you will get 1 month full access to all of their designs for just $1, access to all the resources with no limits, commercial use allowed on all resources, and also the renewals will be for $19 instead of $29. So go and check them out. Now, what I'm doing is I'm just placing my transfer tape so I can transfer my beautiful design to the sign. And as you can see, I moved everything out of the way so I can transfer this beautiful Mrs. Claus Gingerbread Bakery and Sweets Shop to my sign. Now what I'm doing is I'm just adding the other words like this, and after that we will have a beautiful sign. Let me continue adding them like that. And now I added my beautiful stencils because I took 2 of those gingerbread that they had and I made it on stencils. And now what I'm doing is I'm using some of this paint, and this one, I think it was nutmeg, and I'm just painting my gingerbread girl with this beautiful color. Then I'm gonna use my Waverly crimson color to paint her beautiful bow. And after that, I will just paint the gingerbread guy that we have on the other side, and then I will remove all of those stencil thingies like this, and we will reveal the most beautiful gingerbread couple. Now I want to paint his bow with this beautiful red color so we have the matching and after that I will add a handle of jingle bells, but I forgot to record it. But here you can see it and it is looking beautiful. I just love it. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this one. There you can see the beautiful jingle bells because I'm biased. And this is part of the Santa Travel Around the World Christmas Collab that is hosted by Decor Easy, Johnny, and Diane. And I'm joining this beautiful, wonderfully talented group of ladies, and you will find in the description box down below the link to the playlist so you can go and check them out, and the link to all of their channels so you check them out. And now for DIY number 2, and we're gonna make a garland, and all of this that you can see here, it's what we're gonna use. We're gonna use gingerbread man ribbon, some of this beautiful mesh, some candy canes, and now let's jump into making it. I'm going to take this old garland that I made with Decor mesh, and I'm going to remove everything that it has. Well, what I added last year. And then I'm going to take this beautiful mesh and I'm going to start attaching it using zip ties. And for that, as you can see, I'm just grabbing both of them and adding my zip tie, just zip tying it like that. and fluffing it because fluffing is really important. So I'm going to continue doing that until I have finished. Now we're going to start making our bows. And as you can see, I started with this one for 6 inches and I decided we needed 9. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut 3 of those. And then I'm going to take this beautiful red ribbon and I'm going to cut 9 inches again. And I'm going to cut 3 of those also. Then, after I have cut all of them, I'm going to take this beautiful striped ribbon and I'm just making 10 inches of this one, strips, and I'm making 3 of them. Then I'm going to take them and I'm going to dovetail all of my strips of ribbon. After I do that, we're going to start assembling. And I added 1 of each, like this. And then we're going to continue our pattern any way you like it. Then we're going to just cinch it in the middle, and I'm just gonna place my hand there, take a zip tie that like that, and fluff it. After we have a beautiful bow, we're gonna start decorating it. And for that, I'm gonna use the beautiful picks that you saw in the beginning, these ones that I got on a store here, and I'm just gonna start rolling them like that, just making loops of them like that, springy thingies, so I can glue that to my bow. Then I decided that I wanted this candy and I just wanted another peppermint because this one wasn't making it. So I decided to put this in the middle and take another peppermint candy, not that candy cane, and add the same thing to all of my bows. I did ones with candy canes and others with those candies. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a funky bow, and for that I'm cutting 17 inches strips of ribbon and I'm cutting 2 of each, well 3 3 of these ones, and then of the beautiful candy cane ones I didn't use those. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start my pattern like this, and I'm gonna go all around it like this, repeating my pattern. And I think I added one of the candy cane or candy peppermint to the end of that. No, I did not. So now I'm just zip tying them together with a bigger zip tie because, yeah, smaller one wouldn't make it. And then I'm gonna start the process of fluffing because you know me, I love fluffing my bows until they look cute. After I have fluffed all of it, I'm gonna add the beautiful gingerbread lady that you saw in the beginning. I think it was the lady. Yeah, it was the lady. And I'm gonna glue it in the middle. Look at that, that's a lady. And I'm gonna glue it in the middle of my bow. I removed all of the ornament thingies that to hang it, added a lot of hot glue, and added that beautiful gingerbread lady there. Now we're gonna start making our garland, and the first thing I added it was this beautiful candy canes here, and I'm using a zip tie, but this one was too small, so I decided to change it for a big one. And then I just tied them, and I'm gonna do candy canes bow, candy canes bow, except for the middle. In the middle I'm gonna add the big bow and 2 bows to each side. I hope you understood that. But you will see it. Now we have candy cane, then I'm gonna add a bow here, and I'm gonna continue that pattern until I have reached the middle, and in the middle will be the funky bow and 2 bows to each side. And now let me just show you that. I'm cutting my zip ties, and here you can see it. We have a bow there. We have our funky bow with a beautiful gingerbread lady. And then we will have a bow to the other side. Let me just glue this like this. And then we're gonna move on to the other side to add the other bow, and then we continue with candy canes bow, candy canes bow. And that's the pattern for this one. And it is looking so beautiful. Let me show you so you can see it. And here you can see it. This is how it turned out, and I'm in love with it. But I want to know what you think about this one because, yeah, this one, I'm biased. I love, love, love it. It is so cute. Look at those candy canes with bows and everything. They are beautiful. Hey, If you like modern farmhouse boho decor and lots of silly jokes, that's what I do here, so subscribe and click on the bell so you can get notified every time I upload a new video. Also, hit the thumbs up if you like this one and share this video with a friend because that really helps to support my channel. Here's my social media, go and check me out. DIY number 3, and for this one we're gonna make this beautiful, well, not so beautiful, we're gonna make a tray using Creative Fabrica decal, a decal that I got from there. They have the images and they are so cute. Now what I'm doing is I'm just using my antique wax and I'm painting this corner, just this corner, and you will see why. Then I'm gonna take the gingerbread man that you see here, and I'm struggling a little bit because yeah, my vinyl didn't want it to work with me. But I'm gonna remove that gingerbread man and I'm gonna add it over here, and we will use it as a reverse stencil. Yep, that's what we're doing. Now I'm gonna add all of the pieces of that gingerbread man so we can use this as the reverse stencil, and I can paint it with my white chalk paint. Words aren't my best thing today. I'm struggling with them. Now I'm just gonna remove the stencil or the decal like this, and I'm gonna remove all of the pieces so I have a beautiful gingerbread man. Then I'm gonna take crimson and I'm gonna paint all of those borders from the tray like this. We're gonna cover them completely, front, sides, and everything. Now we're gonna take the oh snap and we're gonna take that so we can transfer it to the bottom of our tray like this. We're gonna transfer it like this, making sure we have it really well centered and everything. And then we're gonna remove that transfer tape and go back to the O so we can add the oh snap because he broke a leg. Now we're gonna take that O and we're gonna transfer that one like this over here. And after that, we're gonna start assembling our beautiful tray. Now it is a beautiful tray. And for that, we're gonna use hot glue so we can glue those pieces. And I started with the corners or the sides like this. And like that, I'm gonna glue them just like that. And I'm gonna glue the other side, and then I'm gonna glue the top and the bottom, and that will be it. Let me just add a little bit of hot glue here, glue it over there, add the other side like this. And look at that, it's so cute. But we're gonna continue adding to it because yeah, it needs a lot more cuteness. I'm securing it with hot glue, and that's it for this one. Now I'm gonna take this dowel and I'm gonna cut a piece of that. And with those thingies that you see there, those were the legs for the birdhouse that I made before. I'm gonna cut that piece of dowel and I'm gonna paint it white with my white Waverly chalk paint. Then I'm gonna add some tape to make it look like a candy cane, just like this. And I'm gonna roll it all around. Then I'm gonna take my crimson chalk paint and I'm just gonna paint it like this, going all around it so we can paint those candy cane thingies. Then I'm gonna remove the tape like this, and look at that, so cute. I will correct anything that just got a little bit of bleeding like that. And then I'm gonna take those legs and I'm just gonna glue them like this. Just like that, we have a beautiful rolling pin. Look at that, so cute. Now I wanna make a small bow for my tray. And I took a piece of ribbon and I'm just making my hot glue bow. And as you can see, I'm just making it and dovetailing those tails. And now those are the bow legs, and now I'm gonna tie it all together like that so I can add it to my beautiful tray. I decided that I wasn't going to add it to my rolling pin and I was going to add it to the tray, but you will see that a little bit later. See, I'm just measuring it and I don't like that it covers all of the candy cane thingies. So I decided to glue it over here in the corner just like this, and then I'm gonna add my rolling pin to the other side so you can see it like that. And now let me show you. And here you can see it, and this one is also one of my favorites. But let me know in the comments below what you think about this one, and remember that the link to Creative Fabrica in the description. If you want to buy me some crafting supplies, you will find this link in the description box down below. You don't have to do that. You can support your favorite creator by watching, sharing, and liking their videos. But if you want to buy me crafting supplies, this link, you will find it in the description box down below, and you will get a shout out in my channel. DIY number 4. And for this one, I'm gonna take this wooden spoon, some of this antique wax, and I'm gonna start painting the top part of that spoon with that antique wax. And I'm gonna cover it completely just like this, up and down, sides and everything, but just the top. And then I'm gonna take a wet wipe and I'm gonna remove most of that antique wax. And then I'm gonna take white from Waverly chalk paint and I'm gonna paint the handle. After that, I'm gonna start making a beautiful face just by making 2 dots for his eyes like this. And after I do that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make him a cute smile. And after that, I'm gonna make him some cute dimples over here and one on the other side. And then I'm gonna make the swirly thingies on his face. After that, we're gonna move on to decorating that handle. For that, I'm gonna take some tape like this and I'm gonna roll it around that handle just like that. And then we're gonna take Crimson by Waverly chalk paint and we're just gonna paint it completely. Remember that in the description box down below, you're also gonna find the link to my Amazon front store so you can go and check out all of Plaid products. I'm Plaid ambassador. And here I'm removing that tape. Now I have 3 of them that I made. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a little bit of hot glue over here just to make sure that they stay together while I'm decorating. Then I'm gonna take this garland tie and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wrap them together just like that, cut the excess, and then I'm gonna take beautiful berries from Dollar Tree. These ones that look frosted, they look like they have coconut or something on top of them. They are so cute. And I'm just tying them together to make 4. Cutting the excess and then a little bit of hot glue so I can glue them down. Just like that. Then I'm gonna take the jingle bell thingy garland that I love and then I'm gonna make some springy thingies that I can add to the bottom just like this. And I'm gonna make another one. And right here I had to cut another piece and make the springy thingy. After that I added here with a little bit of hot glue and that's it. We're gonna glue those spoons together. Just let me play around with them. And I'm gonna add some hot glue in between them and that's it. We have them secured and steady. And here you can see them and they are so cute. But let me know what you think about this ones because yeah, I love them. And here you can see all of them to get them together once more. So let me know which one is your favorite because I couldn't pick one. Remember that this is part of the Santa Around the World collab and you will find in the description box down below the link to the playlist and also to all of the ladies that are joining. And if you like modern farmhouse wall decor and to listen to me, struggled with my words, see, I'm keeping it up. Subscribe because that's what I do here. And hit the thumbs up and share this video with a friend because that really helps to support my channel. Also, I want to thank Johnny and Diane from Deco Easy for hosting this awesome collab. It was so much fun. And if you like this one, hit the thumbs up. If you love it, subscribe so you can keep on watching this type of videos. Take care, my beautiful friends. Bye-bye.